What's up, everybody? Welcome to the daily vlog, video number 1. Yeah, that's right, our very first ever daily vlog video. And this is going to start a crazy, awesome journey for us, everybody. This is many months to come, many years. Who knows what it'll end up turning into, but I am so excited to get started with this and just document everything that goes on in my Amazon FBA business. I'll be talking about a little bit of everything that comes to it, where I am at now in Amazon, my future plans, and just everything in between. So first, I wanted to start off by saying how I got into Amazon. Well, at first, it was at the beginning of this year, so 2018, I started searching up ways to make some extra cash. I looked through a couple of links. Every single link I looked through, Amazon FBA happened to be on that list every single time. I was like, okay, this is for sure what I have to try and do. So I'm going to look into it a little bit more. It actually wasn't the very first time that I heard of Amazon. It was the second. Probably about a year and a half ago, me and my uncle were selling liquidation pallets. And I was looking up extra ways to sell them better, sell them faster, anything I could do to make extra cash. And Amazon FBA popped up, and I guess that was kind of the drop shipping method of it. And we seen that it was taxes, didn't have any clue on what we were doing, so we just said, no, we're not going to worry about it. We'll keep selling locally through Facebook and making it a pretty slow process. But that ended up not working out anyways. So once again, back to the beginning of the year, I was looking up everything on how to make extra cash. Popped up, I clicked on it. I studied it for a couple of days on YouTube, and then I finally bought a course for it. The course has been fantastic. There's a Facebook group with it, and that is by far one of the most helpful things to have. It lets you surround yourself with people on the same boat as you. And the course had been around a little bit before I got into it. So there's already people making progress. They showed us how much money they've been making. You could post anything on there. You could post anything that you wanted to on the group. Any questions that you had, you usually get a response within a couple of minutes, and it helps tremendously. It really does. So for sure, the first thing you should do if you ever decide to start this, to really learn the ins and outs of this whole process, you should for sure invest in a course. It has been a super helpful thing for me. In my course, I'm not going to mention which one, but tons of step processes that I go through, and I can just look back at any time. It's always there. I have a wonderful mentor that always helps me, and it's just great. Like, I can text him anything as well. Being in this group has actually allowed me to message a couple of people about what they do and talk with them personally, and just surround yourself once again with people in the same mindset as you, same goal as you, everything that you want, and just provide yourself for an awesome opportunity was the course for sure. So right now in my Amazon process, I have found a product. I have made wonderful pictures. I've made my listing. Right now, I just have to wait on it to come in and get to the Amazon warehouse. Shouldn't be but another 15 to 20 days, so I'm super stoked about that. There was a lot of challenges on the way, even with the course and the Facebook group and the course. So, of course, this what this vlog is going to be about some of the hardships that you go through finalizing your product and all the little details that go into it that a lot of people will not mention to you, that it's kind of hard to find. It takes a couple of hours to figure out because you're talking to Amazon, figuring things out, talking to a couple buddies. Still nobody's heard of it. You're the first one, and so forth. So it does get a little difficult, but that's why I'm documenting it. Another main reason I want to document it is because whenever I do make it, which I'm going to, and I have no doubt about it, there is so much opportunity on Amazon, and just by learning the ins and out of it, I can fully see that vision already. Like, it's great. Tons of opportunity. Everyone should get into it while they still can. But anyways, the big plan for sure is documenting the whole process so people can go back and however long from now, 6 to 8 months, 2 years, it doesn't matter. As long as they can go back and see everything I did to make it, I think it'd be a wonderful thing to have there. I constantly think about, throughout my work day, just all the goals that I have, and just the possibilities are just endless at this point. So I thought it would be an awesome idea just to document and let everyone know how it's going. It'd be a great thing to follow up with, because people that are in the same exact boat as me right now, they can look at my YouTube page and see it as a reference. And I think it'll be a great help to many people. I think it'll make me meet tons of new people, and tons of people will help me throughout the way, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. But once again, where I am in my process, and we'll kind of be talking about this over the next couple of days on how I got to where I was, but once again, I made my listing, just waiting for the product to come in, got photos, got the description. So we got my photos. Everything's ready to go. The product, as soon as it gets here, I've got everything planned out. And when we get there, I'll go over that a little bit more in detail. But for now, I'd like to tell you everything that I'm personally doing to ensure that I have enough funds to be able to do this whole process. And definitely one of the most difficult parts was for sure contacting suppliers in China through Alibaba. It was really tough because of their language barrier. They obviously know English or use a translator, whatever, but it's still kind of broken, and so a lot of things get mixed up. So currently my first product cost me about $3.29 per unit. I went ahead and I ordered 1,000. I was pretty confident in this. Many of my competitors are making 16,000. One of them's making 20,000, and there's a couple down at 5, 8, 10,000, somewhere around there. So there's plenty of competition, and I think with the course and with everything else that I have at my fingertips, I really can get into it. Another reason I had to order 1,000 is because my manufacturer would not budge at all on that. Their MOQ was 1,200, and they said 1,000 was as low as they could go. So I said okay, and it was a great deal, $329 per unit. So I ordered 1,000, so $3,200, and then for shipping, DDP shipping for sure, just the fastest way to go. I know many people are trying to go through sea shipping. That may be something we can try out in the future, just to give some people an experience on how it went. But for now, I went with the DDP shipping. Take about 8 to 10 days to get here versus another month. So I for sure went with that with my first one. Sea shipping is like 1/4 of the price of DDP shipping, though, so that's a big benefit that could eventually come into play. But so total in all, it cost me about $4,500, and then, like I said before, language barriers and them not knowing the exact Amazon dimensions that they have to be in, and boxes. So once again, this is something we'll be talking about throughout the way, but there's extra add-on cost after after we talked a bit more, and when I was filling out my whole shipping plan, uh, I had to end up ordering 1,008 units versus 1,000, just so they could make sure to put 18 in one box and make it an even number to get it through Amazon. So there's a little bit of extra cost. The box sizes they were wanting to put it in were too large, I believe. So in order to shrink that a little bit, they had to add like another 30 to 60 boxes. But it was something ridiculous, and they're charging me another $300. So just extra expenses like that, I think people would enjoy to know about. I know it don't happen every time, but who knows? It could help somebody out in the future. Somebody out in the future. Sorry. Also, right now, the $4,500 was about the maximum I could afford, and it was really pushing my budget. Really, it is. Because I paid some more higher end photographers, and it costed me a bit more. I outsourced a lot of the things for my very first product through Fiverr and Upwork, just to be sure. Like, I created my own product description and bullet points, but then I also outsourced it through a company on Fiverr that had a ton of great reviews, and great examples. So I paid like an extra $100 to get them to send me the exact same thing, and I wanted to see where I was kind of at for it being my first product, how my bullet points listed compared to theirs. So I thought it was a great idea, definitely worth it. My second product, I for sure will probably be doing it myself because it wasn't that much different. There was definitely a couple things that they added, but I feel like if I would have spent a couple extra hours on it, I could have definitely saved myself $100 and got equal to, if not better, quality there for that. But it all worked out. Anyway, so I did that. $100. It cost me like $300 for photos, which is quite a bit. But there was some models involved, so it costed me a bit more. Another thing that came into play was models did cost a bit more for me to get the photos of them, but the photos turned out great. Fantastic. I'm so happy with everything that has so far turned out with my Amazon process. The photos look great. Got a great brand name, great niche. There's just tons of opportunity for me to grow into it. So I'm pretty excited about that. Another thing about me, though, guys, is I am currently busting my ass off every day to try and make this work. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to be at work. I get off at, it's in a factory, so long, hot days, hard work, blah, blah. Work there all day, get off around 4 o'clock, come home, bust my ass on the Amazon process, try my best to finalize everything and make it perfect as can be. So it's still a great process right now for me. I'm so motivated to get it done. For me to get out of my day job is definitely the end goal. That's why the vlog videos are going to be called My Road to Financial Freedom. I definitely don't plan on just doing Amazon. I feel like I'm going to grow higher than just Amazon. What that is, I don't know. But it's definitely a great start for me, so I'm pretty excited. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to message me. I'd love to talk about my experiences so far. Like I said, this is a daily vlog, so there's going to be many individual videos about my whole process through Jungle Scout and product tracking and all those little things. So look forward for that in the next couple of days. But once again, I'd love to talk to anybody that has any questions about my experience so far, or just wants to talk about their experience so far. It'd be great input for me. I'm always up to learn something, and I know everybody else on here can definitely probably teach me something. So I'm just an open book. I believe I can benefit from everybody, and everybody can benefit from me, no matter how high up they already are in Amazon. I believe there's just so many different things that you can learn on here, and I really do look forward to hearing from everybody and seeing where this takes us. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it.